Now then everybody, how you doing? Out again. It's been a while again. I keep saying I'll get out more often, but it's just life and things. So anyway, the story so far. I have left the car in Langholm, a fantastic little car park. I will show you when we get back. I didn't want to start the video there. I thought I'll wait until we get out into the middle of nowhere. I'm actually on the track from Bent Path. Well, there's a road from Bent Path off the main road that comes up, and it's the track I'm on at the minute going up to Greensykes, Bothy. I thought I'll have a night out at a bothy. I might have two, I don't know. I'll see how it goes, see what takes me. So at the minute, as you can see, the track is going up, and that's where I've come from. And there's the old bike. So I've loaded up. I've got my single man tent, my stove, the usual garb. So here's to a nice night and push the reset button at last. I'll tell you a story when we get to the bothy. I have got a drop of whiskey in my hip flask, so and hopefully I might be able to build a fire. So I will catch you later. Stay tuned. After the little path, this is the track that goes along. It's very pleasant. You see behind me there. Quite nice. Stream down at the bottom. Well, I think we're here. There's some trees over there with a gate. Right behind me here. And Garmin say that, yeah, not a bad view. And I wonder, because it's Daddy's Day, I might have it to myself, because this was an escapist's day, to be honest. So, like I say, I might have two nights, not sure yet. But anyway, nearly there. Catch you in a bit. So folks, after climbing that gate, I think we're here. There it is. Down through the forest. Whew. Should have brought my body mount. Forgot again. There's always something, isn't there? And here we are. Wow. So, wow. Great stuff. We've got wood, we've got brush, we've got saws. Now then, wow, Greensykes. There's the bunk beds, kitchen job. I don't know about candles. I didn't bring a candle. Oh, there's one up there. And there's the other bunk room, and coffee book, fireplace. Well, this is a nice spot. Apart from having to climb that gate, aha. Wow. Well, made it. It's not a long trek. I haven't checked the mileage out yet. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll get my Strava out now. My Garmin was running as well, so we can check out exactly how far from Langholm. 12.43 miles from the car park at back of Langholm. It's nothing. There you go. I've pottered, messed about. There's been no rush. It's been too nice. I mean, yeah, I got wet. There was some summer drizzle and I dried out within 10 minutes of it all as well. So it's no big deal. Quite nice getting wet in the summer, isn't it? But it looks like I might have place to myself unless anybody turns up later, which Sunday night. Can't really see it, to be honest, but we shall see. What I might do is I might just go and get my mat out. I don't need to get the tent out tonight, and get a fire ready, cut some wood, see how it goes. Looking good. Get a good night's sleep tonight. This is the reset button. It's been a while coming. I'll tell you a little story in a little bit. I'll go and get sorted. What a nice carving. But it's quite nice sleeping up there. The earth has music for those who listen. I wonder how many YouTube vids that's been on. But whoever put this bunk together, superb. Great stuff. This place is amazing. Look at that. Surrounded. I think there might be a bit of drizzle tonight. I've got a feeling. Like I say, I got showered on. We've got swallows I know that. We've got swallows. That's it, a fillet. There we go. Not too bad a colour is that once it's filtered and poured into me. I'm going to make a brew. So, first time I've used this filter actually. It's the Pure Clear 600ml. Wasn't bothered about a super big one really, to be honest, so this'll do. I didn't bring the big one today. I wanted more room in the pan here. It kind of tucks up with the Trangia pans and the screw on. It's a Vango, is this? I've had this years and it's brilliant. It is. So I'm not sure what these are like. I just bought them in on bargains and give them a go. So we'll do a taste test. I hope it's alright because I like my coffee. Right, here's the taste test. You see what they are. And I've also purchased myself a Wildo cup, but I got the large, the big one, and I got it in yellow because the yellow ones are £5.50 and the green ones are about 15 quid. So I use my logic. I mean, you can actually see these things when you put them down, but you put one of the green ones in the grass and you've lost it, mate. So let's have a go on this coffee anyway, see what the crack is. To be honest, it's absolute piss. I think you'd need 2 or 3 sachets in to get anything out of it. Yeah, I think you'd need 2 sachets. Without a doubt, but and then the old caramel bar, why not? It's been a fairly long day, and I haven't had anything since I stopped in Penrith, and no, not Penrith. Oh well, somewhere north of Penrith anyway, on A Road, can't think at name of place. I found sausage, egg and bacon because I was hungry. So. But these are alright. The Twix, aren't they? These are the cheap version from On Bargains. But these are actually what Twix used to be. They're exactly the same. Come on. Looks like it's going to absolutely leg it down. Cheers. I don't know why I'm sat inside. Apparently it's warming up tomorrow. But it's a British weather, isn't it? I haven't forecast any rain today, but I got wet through. Also, I got my new off-road shoes on. Check these bad boys out. Old Bontrager's, absolutely brilliant. Needed some. This is the first time I've used them. I've had them about 3 months. I'll still tell you that story later on. I wouldn't be without this thing. I wouldn't pump this thing up by mouth at all. I've seen one or two of you doing it on YouTube, and there's just no way. It's so easy, and I think they're about 15 quid. It's a, what is it, isn't it? What are they called? Flex tail. The first version. It's just gear, isn't it? You know, apparently now it's not fast enough, so they've made a faster one. It's like, oh, for God's sake, it's just a pump to blow your mat up for at night, you know. So use it. It's honestly no chance. I've got plenty light, but I'm not going to use it blowing a mat up. Looks like I've got the place to myself tonight. Still broad daylight. Gone cold though. It's really cold. You know, typical, innit? But that's life. Fantastic. I've got the fire going. Anyway, so that's a bonus. I'll show you. Whoa, flipping heck, you don't think it was June. Some candles on. Somebody's been good enough to leave plenty of candles and cosy. Just sat down there on that chair with a can of beer. Yeah. I'll bid you good night here. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. See you later. That was a good night, was that? Morning. Can't ask for a much better morning than this. Breeze is a bit cool at the minute, but I think it's only 9:15 something. So, coffee and malt loaf for breakfast. Not too bad. Yeah, it's a nice morning. Bit of cloud about at the minute, but it's giving it quite warm all day. Just come and sit in front of the 2 seats here in front of the doorway. It's just out of the breeze. It's quite breezy. It's a little bit too much for the drone, I think, but I might just put it up anyway and see how it goes. Now you can hear the river. We've also got swallows. You might see them come and go up here. Just up here in the rafters here. There you go. What a gorgeous morning. The only trouble is when you come in on a bike from Mega Water, it's like the last hurdle. It's like the last hurdle. I will show you it on a picture, but I'll video going back up anyway. I didn't bother on the way here. But just at the entrance to the forest here, the logging road, there's a gate that's locked and you have to get your bike over a stile. Luckily I was just strong enough to do it without getting the bags off. But if you're well, you know, if you don't want to go getting your bags off, that would be one thing they could actually correct, I think. But that's to do with Forestry Commission, I suppose. So there's probably nothing that the mountain bothies could do about it. I don't know. It might be just something that could be brought up for cyclists coming up here, because it's just a fabulous ride all the way up. And it's going to be a fabulous ride all the way back. So I'm going to pack up and decide what I'm doing for the rest of the day. I'll put this on as an individual video. Might be just one night, I'm not too sure yet. We'll see how it goes. I'll catch you later. Time for another brew before we go. What makes me laugh, really, is the way people bang on about their... Well, I've got one, you know, well, you know what I'm on about, the burners, top on. Nothing is quicker than that setup. Got a transient pot. I've got a few stoves and everything. Transient pot. The other one, what are they called? You know what I mean? You top them on, don't you? No, it's quicker than that. An aluminium pot with gas that's burning underneath it like that. Ridiculously quick. That must have been literally a minute and a half, if that. The bothy's just there. No, it's just another little lake. Oh wow. Or it might be part of the river outlet. Somebody's a seat in the wall. Gorgeous. What a spot. Just dropped so lucky. The weather's good. Wouldn't be any better, could it really? Well, it could, but yeah. That's the way back up there. There. That goes up onto the hills. Yeah. Swallows are doing a good job here. Nice watching them this morning. Just up in the eave. Just up on the eave under the gutter there. I'm just wondering if we can catch them coming in and out. Just going to say something about kit here. I feel as though I have to have my say in a way. Not that I do, but it's just people always thinking that they've got to have the latest and greatest and all this lot. And I was just on about my stove then. You know, I've got numerous stoves, little log burners, little this, that and the other, and gas, and still come back to the little Langholm burner I showed you before. Boils half a pan of water in literally over a minute. But and we'll get on to sleeping bags. Okay, I'll just show you something here. You see this sleeping bag? It's got the lot, really. Got everything there. The only thing that's come off this sleeping bag is the name at the bottom. And I'll tell you something now. That sleeping bag I bought, guess, I bought it from a climbing shop in Lancaster called Harry Robinson's on New Road. One of the old school climbing places, outdoor shop. Stuff hanging everywhere, dripping all over the place. It was a cracking bloke, was Harry. In the early 90s, I was like a volunteer in the ranger service on the Trough of Bowland, and we used to get a kit off him 10%, you know. And I went in looking for a new sleeping bag, and it was supposed to be 160 quid, and it also had a half price sale on it. I got it for 80 quid actually. And it's an Ultimate, the old company Ultimate that used to make the Ultimate P-Pod, which I had as well, which was one of the best tents. But that just got used to death for 20 years, and yeah, it went everywhere. But this sleeping bag is an Ultimate 3-season down sleeping bag that I have had dry cleaned numerous times, and it still holds its own. It's still a brilliant bag and packs down to nothing. It's been 9,500 feet up on Mulhassan at Canada de la Serte Lagunas, camping in -15 just off the snow line. It's a 3-season. I took a sleeping bag liner and it was more than warm enough. So yeah, you don't have to buy these great big 4-season sleeping bags unless you go into Himalayas or anything like that. This thing has been everywhere with me. As long as you look after them and you care for them and get them dry cleaned, and as long as you don't have any accidents with them, like rip them or burn them or by accident or something like that, they will last for years. And I was so warm in there last night in that. I know it's indoors, but when I've been in the tent as well, it's brilliant. You don't have to keep buying all the latest, all the new kit, all the new gubbins, and stuff lasts for years. Anyway, rant over. I suppose what it is, I've been doing it since I was a kid, and I'm 64 this year. and I've still got stuff from years ago. That's why I like listening to Patrick Dickinson on his YouTube channel. He's got stuff that still works perfectly well. You can pick stuff up. You don't have to go mad, you know. So, like I said, rant over, and I will catch you later. But just to fill in, that's stoves and sleeping bags. I've just touched the surface, really, haven't I? I haven't got onto bikes yet. Been a cyclist for 50 years. 50. Started riding properly when I was 11, so travelled, raced, mountain bike, gravel, road bikes, you name it. So, yeah, might get onto that one day when I'm in the mood. Yeah, have a good. The sun's out anyway. I'm packing up and I'm on my way. This might be the end of the vid. There might be a bit of B-roll on the way back down, so you know the go. If you've enjoyed it, thumbs up, subscribe, and be good to see you on the next one. See you later. Right, said I wasn't recording anymore, but hey, what a great stay. Thanks NBA once again. Yeah, the bike is looking good. Everything is nicely shit up. Great stuff. See you later. Fairly windy today again. Can't seem to get away from it now. It's not that bad, it's warm anyway. Now here we have the dodgy gate. I'm not sure if there's another way around this, but as it's fenced off, but I'm sure they could do with something better for cyclists, because you obviously get the cyclists up here. So, but that's life. It's what they do, and it's the last hurdle. I'm not in the mood for this. But if they hadn't put the wire there across the stile, it'd be a damn sight easier. But some prick has decided, haven't they? So, oh god, I'm not in the mood for this morning. It'd be easier to take bloody bags off, to be honest, but hey ho. See what I mean? I'll show you. Look at it. Trapped at Bothy. It's obviously been locked for a long time, but I'm sure the NBA could sort something out a bit better than this. Look, the wire, and God knows. It's a pile of shite. Anyway, here goes. I, for one, would like to get the drone out down here. It's gusting up this valley. I'd end up losing it, I think. Let's see how lower down I get, but it's just nice. Oh, there's a gate. Another gate. Forgot about saying I'm not going to do no more recording, but you can't help it when you're away. I'm just back at Bent Path off the main road. It's the main road between Langholm and Eskdale Muir. Stunning, absolutely stunning. You come into Bent Path off the main road and turn right, and you come along this lane. I'll give you a heads up here. That's the church is over there. Really is a beautiful spot. Quiet, no tourists as such. Langholm. Take you over this little bridge, it's nice. Nice little bridge. Back to the car park. God. She's not seen me yet. Thanks, love. I'm oblivious. I've got to show you this. Somebody likes bikes. There you go. Another one. Great stuff. And we're back at the bus. Oh, I have to move it forward. I've had to move car because I was surrounded. Not going to be able to get the bike in. So, but a bit of a better spot, to be honest. Well, I said it before. That was a good trip for a couple of days, one night. Should try it if you've not tried the bothies with the Mountain Bothies Association. Like I say, they're free. You've just got to get to them, and when you get to them, they're the best places ever. But I think I did say it up at the bothy. I'm going to leave you now, get my bike stripped down, get my shorts on, and go and grab a pint and something to eat, I think. But I think the whole thing's about 25 miles round trip. Well worth it, and a great stopover by itself. Like I've said, thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I will see you again.